Having a lovely time in the market, but I've just checked the charts and we are at $56,000. Everyone told me everything was going to be all right, but it seems like we got a little problem on our hands. So let's discuss exactly what is happening. Why is crypto dropping? Why is Bitcoin dropping? Why are the altcoins dropping? What on earth is happening? Because I did a little bit of research here and I found a number of different reasons as to why this might be happening. And I want to show you what I'm doing. And guys, I have to say, it could get a little bit worse from here. So we need to figure out what we're going to do. Are we going to take some risks, or are we going to just sit on our hands, or are we going to wait for the right opportunities to strike? So with that said, let's first of all jump into, what should we jump into first? Let's take a look at what my traders did in the Patreon today. Look at this, short Bitcoin USD. This was yesterday at 1:47 p.m. They came in and said to short Bitcoin. Now, the reason why I have these traders in the Discord is because I am biased bullish. So I'm always bullish. I'm always trying to go long. Now, these guys, they go long and short. They're not as biased as I am. I like to be long. I do sometimes short, but I have these guys in the Patreon, so we get traders who are there looking at the market each and every day, trying to figure out exactly what's to happen, and they managed to catch this short before Bitcoin started to dump. So there's a link to the Patreon down there in the description. Now, let's take a look at the chart, right? We got our big old bull flag. So I still think it's a bull flag, right? We've got the weekly chart here, big old bull flag. Some people say this is invalidated. I still like to look at it. I still think it's all right. Guys, we got 150 people in the like right now. Can you do me a favor and smash? Let's get to 50 likes so we can jump into this. I'd really appreciate it. If you do appreciate me coming on in the moments where the market is fearful so we can talk together, please help me out and just smash that like button. If you like it, it helps it get out to more people. Then I can do this more often and we can go through this all together. So I really appreciate that. And let's take a look. So Bitcoin right now, it's sitting at 56,900. We were briefly back at 57, but now we are just under. The weekly chart, to me, I mean, it could look like it's a downtrend or it could be a bull flag, right? But we have this lovely little zone here. This zone is between 49 and 53. That's a lovely little zone there. This is a zone that I am very keen on accumulating in. I will be watching here very closely. I see some people talking about 44. The reason why they would say 44 is, I'm guessing, exactly this. So yes, that is a pretty nice zone again for us to look at. So if we jump over here, we get this. Let's get our little rectangle out. And we can probably think that really there, that would be a very nice, if we lose, oh, sorry about that. If we lose this one, then yeah, this whole region here could be a nice area. We could close it off a little bit just to the bodies as well, if you fancy. That could be a nice accumulation zone. Now that would be exactly 44 to about 40. Now, if the same thing happens here, you see this wick, if we go into a scary moment, right? The same thing might happen again. Yes, we might find support at 44, but we may wick further into it, scaring the market, right? I see a lot of you guys saying that the market cycle is over. I thought you'd be smart enough to interpret the chart and see March was the cycle top. Maybe March is the cycle top. Perfectly reasonable. Hopefully, you're heavily shorting the market, just like the traders in my Patreon are doing right now. Fair enough. That's perfectly reasonable. Now, if you do believe that, then now is your opportunity to get out of the market before things get a lot worse. Now, for me, I heavily dollar cost averaged in the bear market. So where we are right now is still significantly higher. Yes, a lot of our altcoins have been not doing very well. But guys, I'm only in the altcoins that I actually believe in. I do have a few meme coins, small positions of meme coins. Some of them have done absolutely terribly. Some of them have actually smashed it. Let's talk about even in this market, Dex Screener, let's get this up. There is a coin that I talked about, or a token that I spoke about. And these are the opportunities, guys. You want to get in early, and then you want to take your profits, and then you want to ride with it. You want to ride with it because it's a risk-free trade. Let's see if it comes up. If any of you guys can guess what I'm about to talk about, it's gone up significantly today on some pretty bullish news. Do let me know in the comment section right now if you think you know what I'm talking about. But I am talking about this. This is Top G 1500. Now, I alerted this in the Patreon. Today, it just hit a $5 million market cap, just under a $5 million market cap. I alerted this in the Patreon again, guys. You get access to the traders, but you also get access to these alerts. Where is it? Here. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Here. So I alerted to it at 450K. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I might have been the very first influencer to call this. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but this has been a 10x today. And the market's crap today, all right? So these are the sort of opportunities that we have in the market still, but you need to get in early. You need to take your profits, ride it, take more profits so you can protect yourself. And what I was talking about was the altcoins, right? The altcoins that I'm still in, I believe in, guys. I'm going to buy some more if they go down, or I'm just going to ride it until the next pump because I think that is coming, all right? Because I think that is coming. Now, if you do want me to answer questions in the comment section, please do smash the like button. We just broke 50 likes. If I get to 100 likes in the next couple of minutes, I'll start to answer questions right now. That would really help this stream go out to more people as well. So I see people talking about Crazy Camilla as well today. Yeah, it's up really nicely today. We can check that out too. But please, guys, if you have a second, just hit the like button. It helps the stream get out to more people. And let's talk about it. So if we do a different chart here, we can see that right now we are actually on one of my regions of big support. You can see it was support back here in May 2024, right? We came down to it. We came down to it there. Came down to it here, and now we've gone up. We got rejected at our 62,200, and now we are playing it again. This could be a nice place for a bounce. Me personally, I've already taken some risky trades. Where are they? Here, I've already opened some risky trades. We got our Salana trade. Where did we open it? Open it 138, and Bitcoin at 57. All right, so the Bitcoin trade in a little bit of a loss. That will just get stopped out. No problem if we continue to fall. Salana trade, same again. It's up about 5%. If we continue to fall, I'll get stopped out. Don't care. In the Salana trade, you can see here, I've got my wedge. So here, we have these opportunities. Before I actually got in right there at 111, right? So we're still significantly in profit on that trade. And this is just how I like to trade, guys. Once the market is fearful, I jump into these trades. So we can see here our open price, 1111, which is down here. The market got really scared, so I opened a trade. Now, that's just how I like to trade. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Oh, wait, I've lost the flip. There it is. Sorry, guys, a little bit of a sneeze there. But with the Salana trade, we're at 139. So I opened it at 139. So we're on a tiny little bit of profit. But if we do look at the chart, we can see we got rejected. So we were looking to break this. We didn't. We got rejected. So a nice place for a short was up there on the Salana. In fact, I think the traders in the Patreon, I think they may have called for a short. There's a short on ADA. Here we go. Short Salana. You can see they are way more bearish than I am. And that gives us opportunity because I'm the bullish one. They're the bearish ones. And we get opportunity up or down. It's awesome. Again, the Patreon link is down there in the description. But let me jump back over here. So here, I'm watching very closely this little region we have. You see the second line here. So about, 38 would be a region that I'll be watching closely. And then down here in this region, I'm going to accumulate in the spot market the low 100s, right? 100 to 110, 115. I'm going to accumulate in the spot market. If we go lower, oh well, we go lower. I'll still DCA. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, this cycle, I'm DCAing. I'm cool with that. Oh, and Casper. I'm also DCAing into Casper. I DCA'd into Casper in the last crash. Let's just check out Casper and see where it is now. It's down 3%, still up from where I bought it. So it's 16.6, 16.7. We bought it at about 15 cents in that big crash. So I think that, guys, I spoke about this being a trap, right? If you look on the channel, about 2-3 days ago, I spoke about there being a trap. I think this is the trap now. When I make a video and I think there's going to be something that happens in the market, right? And everyone gets angry at me because it doesn't instantly happen, as I say, they call me an idiot. This is what I was talking about. I think that this pullback right now is a trap. Let's go through some of the reasons why fundamentally this is happening. But if you can do me a favor, guys, we're at 82 likes. Can we just get this to 100 likes right now? If you are enjoying it, we've got 481 people watching in live right now. So just 20 of you, just tap on that like button. I'm trying to think what I can give you in return. I can start going through altcoins. I can do some charts on some. Just let me know what you want, but we need that up to 100. And we're going to go through the reason. And guys, there is a pretty worrying reason that I've seen. And I'm only going to tell you if we break 100 likes. So, but guys, I'm serious. There is something happening. All right, we did it. So let's get into this, all right? Right now, we got one reason. This is not the worrying one, but this is one. Odds of a 50 basis point interest rate hike in September has plummeted to less than 25%. So now the market is expecting us to get a 25 basis point rate reduction, which is fine. It's perfectly fine that that happens, right? If we get 50, that's going to be better than what everyone expects, and that will hopefully give us a little bit of moon time, all right? So that would be absolutely lovely. There's now 150 people watching right now. If you appreciate me going live when the market is scary, please smash that like button. Let's try break 150 here while we're going through the reasons. So the first reason I can find, the odds of the 50 basis point rate reduction in September has plummeted. So people are like, damn, I was expecting 50% base point. But guys, it's going to continue to fall. And when it falls, people are going to tell you this is the start of the recession. So it's a double-edged sword here. Now, I think that what's going to happen is we're going to be kicking the can down the road, the recession fears can. A can that is the recession fears down the road, all right? So I do think that the rates coming down is very bullish, but I also think that people are going to take it. Some side are going to say, oh, this is going into a recession. The other side is going to say, this is very bullish. I believe that we're going to have in between the real recession or the real problem starting, and right now, we're going to have a moon period in the whole risk on asset space. That's what I think is going to happen. Of course, I don't know for sure. I'm just going to double check now back on Bitcoin to see where we are. Still at 56.9. Let me just make sure that that is correct by refreshing it. Make sure my internet's not absolutely terrible. Yeah, 56.98. So we're still holding there, still holding nicely, still on that support. 561 people. Guys, can we get the likes to 200? I am going to be going through every reason I can find that the market is pulling back. So if you can like it, I would be really appreciative as it sends more people to the live. So it lets me know that live streams are what you guys like. So just in over 500 Bitcoin ETF outflow from Fidelity. So a lot of sells for the Fidelity ETF. Now we've had some very bullish news around the ETFs, right? Around the Bitcoin ETFs. We finally had Ethereum having net inflows, which is great for the market, which is great for altcoins. It's great for the perception of the market. But again, right now, almost instantly, look at this. In the space of about 11 minutes or some like 1 minute period, we had 500 outflows. So a lot of people selling, or a lot of Fidelity actually selling, a lot of people leaving that. So again, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. The trap that we spoke about the other day was Mt. Gox moving Bitcoin again. So the market is going to be fearful of that, right? But what happens? We had $10 billion of Bitcoin sitting in the Mt. Gox wallet. It moved, the market went down, we absorbed it, BlackRock continued to buy, and then what? The price started to rise again. Now, as someone was saying in the comment section, it could be the end, right? This could be the end. This is the end right here. This could be it. This was the last bull market, and this one could be the end, right? Could be. But if we see if we can find, let me see if I can find like, sorry, I always have things that come into my head, and when I'm filming the not live videos, I can have them every time. Yeah, look at this. So we have this. Halving cycles, right? Bitcoin bull market progress, about 42%, 43%. This was on August 12th, so 3 days ago. Look at this, all right? So for the people who are saying that the market is dead and over, let's take a breath. Let's breathe in, breathe out. There's 600 of us in the live. Let's get the likes over 200, if you can do me a favor. Just smash it if you're new here, smash it if you've been watching, and smash it if you haven't liked it yet. You just forgot. You're like, oh, Connor, yeah, I've totally forgot. I'll just smash the like button. But look at this. This is the halving, right? Everyone told you that this was bullish. But wait, what happened in the last halving? We had a pullback, significant pullback before the halving. We had a little red month, I would assume this is the monthly chart. Yeah, the 1 month chart. So we had a red month here. And then, yes, we went parabolic. What happened in the year before? Look at this, 2 months we had down, 2 months down. Now here, we've basically had 1, 2, 3 months that are basically exactly sideways, and 1 slightly red month. But look at this, we're still significantly higher. This is, in comparison, if we zoom out, look at that one, look at that one, now look at that one. Does it look like they are dissimilar? Does it look like this is a totally normal thing to happen? Let me know what you think down there in the comment section, because I think that this looks totally normal. Totally normal, right? Does it not? If you agree with me, smash the like button. If you disagree with me, leave me a comment. because I want to talk to you guys directly. I want to see what you have to say. So that's what's happening there. Now, we have the big piece of news, all right? And I don't know. If you want me to show this to you, smash the like button right now. Or hit the like button. I'm sure people don't like me to say smash, but I don't know about this, guys. And this is something that's come out in the last day. That's the first I've heard of it was on the radio. I'm in the UK at the moment. I heard it on the radio and I'm like, ooh. And we're seeing some things go on. So this is the big piece of news that I can find, right? That must be something to do with the markets not feeling so good, feeling a little bit queasy. And it's this, all right? The UK is preparing after this. I'm not going to say it because last time in the old Roni Ronison era, they were demonetizing things when you mention the old Roni McRonison. So, right, they've declared, look at this, the UK is preparing after it's been declared a global emergency by the World Health Organization. And then if we go here, we can see Sweden says it has confirmed the first case. So guys, is this just nonsense? Is this absolutely nonsense? Or is this gonna go into something a little bit more? Are we on round 2? Are we on round 2? Well, I hope we're not on round 2. I can't be bothered with all of this again. Let me know in the comment section where you guys would like to be if we are in round 2. Because I bloody hope we're not. I can't be dealing with that stuff again. But guys, with that said, if you're tuning in new, we have the halving cycle, which is looking relatively normal to me. All right, let's go back. We have this, the odds of the 50 basis point interest rate hike in September plummeting, right? Plummeting to 25%. So people don't think that we're going to get as bullish of an interest rate pullback, right? It's not too bad. We have Fidelity with just 500 Bitcoin outflow. Seems all right to me. But we do have this. Now, if this develops into something bad, I think people are going to panic. And I think that it's going to be another once-in-a-lifetime buying opportunity. Everyone says that every time. And guys, it's never a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Maybe buying Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin when the last one, the old, we don't say it, Roni, when that came out, I bought Bitcoin at $10,000 just before. Thought I was a genius. It's been at 10K for ages. I'm going to buy it. I'm a genius. And then what happened? We crashed to 3,000, 3,500 when we got the news. And that was not a once-in-a-lifetime experience because I bought it in 2017 at the same price, right? So it definitely wasn't a once-in-a-lifetime, but it was the last opportunity to buy at those prices. So guys, I say to you, or I put it to you, that if we do drop from here, if we repeat this, right? That was a 50% pullback. I think a lot of people forget that that's on the cards. 55% pullback. And from there, we then went on to have a glorious 139% increase in the price. Right now, we have had a total of 33% pullback, which is relatively normal. But yes, it has taken longer to do this than it did to do that. So is history just repeating? Is it rhyming? Or is it just completely dead and Bitcoin is just going to zero? I don't know. I don't think that's happening. But guys, let's start going through some questions in the comment section. If you do want me to go through altcoins that you suggest, you also need to like the like button. Because that's all that I need. Because then this gets out to more people. And I see you, Leo. Oh, Leo's telling me to tell Ravneet about Mover. Why are we so obsessed with Mover? Tell me about Mover. I bought it around. I could check it out, but Mover was a very interesting project in the last bull run. I probably have a tiny bit left, but not much. Mover. Oh, they've changed their logo. It is down 6% today. What would you like to know? It's down 6% today. Let's go all market cap. The market cap was at 981 million. Now it's at 181. We had a brief push to 420. This is what, when people tell me there was no altcoin season, right? I mean, there was. Because we went from, in this coin, we went from a $32 million market cap to a 250. So that's like an 8x. So I think that's quite a nice season, right? We made a lot of money. We took a lot of profits. I didn't take enough profits. I'll be damn honest with that. I didn't take enough profits, but I got in early enough that I shielded the losses, right? And also, if you guys have been on the channel for a while, I bought Bitcoin miners extremely heavy in the bear market, and I sold them all at the top that we saw for basically the whole market there. So that was how I protected myself. So that's what I always suggest to everyone. Diversify your portfolio and take profits from the portfolio. You don't need to take profits from the whole portfolio, but make sure you take profits, because I learned my lesson very hard from not taking profits. I'm not sure what you want me to look at with Mover. I don't really hold it. I'm not following it. Yeah, I don't know. Just talk about XRP. We can talk about XRP. Has my XRP trade closed? Yeah, my XRP trade was stopped out because how annoying that we got all of this great news. And what are we? We're back to where we started, guys. We're still a stable coin. Why is XRP the same price it was back in May, but we have this great news? What's happened? Well, guys, there actually isn't any new retail investment. So unless you went out and bought more XRP because of the news, why would the price pump? Because I tell you right now, there is no retail investment or excitement. This is the little season that we had, right? So this is the search term for crypto. This is the bear market. And this is where we are now. Guys, we're at bear market lows. Of course, things will pump on the news, but then they'll just dump again because there isn't new money coming in, right? There isn't any new money. It's all of us. It's us degens still here, plus some new people buying Ethereum now and Bitcoin ETFs. That's not XRP. So, yeah. But I think the reason why you might be saying, hey, Connor, what about Salana? Solana's been going up loads. Well, people like me who've been in the space for ages, we were buying Salana, but we didn't buy enough. I bought a decent chunk and it's up significantly. I think I bought it live on the channel, maybe $20. But when it went to $200, I took a little bit of profit. We were trading it, but it also pulled back, and it's pulled back significantly. So I've been dollar cost averaging into it. As you know, I opened a trade live on the channel in Salana at 111. Right there, you can see the little green line, 111 there. That's where I opened it. And I think that the people, even though the money's staying in the ecosystem, people like me, people like yourself maybe, are seeing, oh, maybe Solana is going to be the one. So they're moving some of their money over to Solana. So that's why I think Solana is doing really well right now, and maybe something like XRP isn't, because I don't think that people are moving their money into XRP. I know there are some people who are heavily DCAing into XRP because they believe it's going to explode one day, and I think it might. That's why I hold some XRP. And I just dollar cost average. Just continue to dollar cost average into the different things that you actually believe in. And then when we see opportunities like today, you just dollar cost average. And then the market pumps, and what do? I take a little bit of profits off the table. I close some of my leverage positions. And that's all. Stay unemotional. We take opportunities in the market. Let me take a look. So I'm going to start asking questions, guys. There's 567 of you. Can we try and break 300 likes? All right. Is now a good time to buy Bitcoin? Yes. Right now is a better time to buy Bitcoin than it has been, apart from, I think, just 1 and 2. Yeah. It's better right now to buy Bitcoin than it has been for just 2 weeks back at the start of July. And 1 day here last week. Now is a much better time. It's not better than any point. Oh, sorry, I meant to be showing you this. It's not better than any point here, but now is a much better time than buying up here. So what I always say, dollar cost averaging, if you did buy up in these regions of 68 to 73, now is an opportunity to dollar cost average. Now, I can't tell you to go out and buy Bitcoin. Don't buy Bitcoin because I'm talking about it. Do not buy it. That'd be ridiculous. But if you've done your research and you think that Bitcoin is going to go above 100K, for example, I ask you, does it really matter if Bitcoin is 56K or 54K or 52 or 50 or 44 or whatever it is? Does it really matter? Because I tell you, when we were down here, this crash happened, this one right here happened when I was on a plane. So I got on the plane happy as Larry here at 21K, got off, and Bitcoin's price was that. 16.4, I think it was even lower, 15.5 I think was where I bought it. So that's where it was. And everyone told me, don't buy it now, I'm gonna go to 10K. And so I just bought some, right? I just bought some Bitcoin because I'm like, why not just buy some here? Yeah, if it goes to 10K, I'll just buy more at 10K. And if it goes to 5K, I'll just buy more at 5K. And then if it goes to 0, I'll understand that, hey, you miss 100% of the bets you don't take. And that's all I can say. So if you're willing to lose this money, but you do actually believe in Bitcoin, or you do actually believe in the altcoins, or whatever it is that you're considering buying, then right now is a good opportunity for dollar cost averaging. We are here in fear. Fear and extreme fear has been proven to be a great time because, look, see this? Extreme fear was where we were last week. Let's go back from here to the last time we were here. That was, what's that? June 26, 2022. Let's go back here. Let's find June, not there. October, June, boom. June 20, we were 20K. 20K. And that was the last time we saw fear in the market like we had right there last week. So it could be an opportunity, might not be. You got to understand the risk involved if you want to do it. Hopefully that answers your question, Rishik. Mohammed, I've already done Casper. I think it's good. I think this is a great dollar cost averaging opportunity for myself. I see it in exactly the same way I just explained Bitcoin. Now, guys, it's getting late here. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. If we can get above 300 likes in the next minute, I'll stay on. If not, I'm going to clock off. But let's see. Oscar, lower from here. If you are new to the old stream, you can see we're sitting right on my support. I do believe, like I told you when I said there's going to be a trap that's forming a couple of days ago, that we can retest down here, right? Down at these lows at 49. I think that we can still retest here, and I think that could still stay bullish if we do that. Now, we could drop lower. Yes, there are regions. Let's get this open. Let's get this back. You can see here. So we have that, right? That's our 50K. And then we also have more regions. Where is the one we just drew? Is it this one? No, oh, it must just be gone. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to go. 44. The reason why people are thinking that we're going to go down here is because this is very clear resistance previously. So people are saying 44. Could be 44. Could be 40. Could be 50. Dollar cost averaging. And if you want to leverage trade, you can also open up small positions and see if you can catch the bounce, right? Right on the supports, because a lot of the time, look, if we look here, okay, where did these candles, look at this. How low did we go here? Okay, cool. What was that similar to? Oh, a support there and a resistance right there. So if you had a looked at this chart right there, right, you see where that candle is and you're like, okay, there might be a little bit of support there. And look at this. Okay, there's a little region there, so there might be a little bit of support. So I'm going to open up my more risky trade here. I'm going to open up another limit for both of these, but I'm going to put another limit order here in case we come down wick and find support here. But maybe we'll find support here. So I open 2 trades. So what do? We came down, look at that, to exactly there. Boom, that trade opens, and then boom, we wick all the way down to here. At any point, if you open your trade down here, you would have caught it. It only lasted about an hour, and then you made loads of profit on the way up. You close some of that profit, you leave the trade open for a little moon bag. Now we've gone down, you can decide, hey, I want to close it, or you just let it ride. Put your stop loss exactly where you got even, but make sure you account for the fees. You've got funding fees, you've got trading fees. Make sure you account for those. Put your stop loss a little bit higher than where you got in, and you got a risk-free trade there, and you can just hold it, right? So yeah, that's about it. Wow, guys, we jumped to 324 likes, so we can continue for a little longer. How many hours, Mac, how many hours do we have? Well, we have, where I am, about 2 hours and 14 minutes until the end of the day. where things might get a little bit serious. AVAX, I have a little bit, but I'm not really paying attention to the charts. Talon saw my estimate between 44K and 50K for Bitcoin. Yeah, it's a good estimate. I would just get a little bit of trades right in the middle. Dollar cost average right in the middle. I invested 25K into Mover around $14 and now it's $7. What do you think about this coin? Like, how high can it go? I have no idea how it can go, how high it can go, guys. The last all-time high is maybe an indication of where it can go. I don't see much hype around this coin, so maybe if everyone starts to get hyped around it again, it could do really well. But if they don't get the excitement, then it's like any other project, right? If they don't get the eyeballs, then I'm not sure what it could do. Now, if you believe, so you put 25K, that's a lot of money. So if you believe in it that much, and now you've got a 50% discount, hopefully that 25K isn't everything that you have. And you can just now dollar cost average again into it. Great opportunity if you believe in it, right? I don't know if it's any good. I don't hold it. I don't check it out. I do maybe have like dust left in my wallets from the last bull market. Weston bought the gold today. Love it so far. Thank you, man. If you have any feedback, feel free to let me know and chat to me directly in the Patreon, guys. The good thing about the Patreon is, like I was saying at the start of this stream, if you are new, look, I have a team of traders in here that, look, we have 2 different sections. So these are all the sections. Here you get early access to my videos, different giveaways, updates, team trades. So this is my team. And then we also have my personal trades. So we have the trades that I've opened, which we bought 450K. At a 450K market cap, I bought this project that is at a $3.8 million market cap today, even though the market's crashing. So it hit 5 million earlier today. So that was over a 10x. So that was my trade. And then I'm predominantly bullish. So most of my trades are bullish. We did do a short on Ethereum when the ETF news came out, which I definitely should have held open longer. But you can see I've opened a Salana long, 138. And I did open a Bitcoin, which is down very slightly from 57. But the good thing is I'm quite bullish, right? But then also the traders, they look a lot at both sides of the coin, a little bit more than me, actually. So they shorted Salana and they actually shorted Bitcoin yesterday, which is an amazing opportunity. So you get both sides of the coin there. And that's what you get from the Patreon. The link is down in the description. And guys, while we're on this, you can actually get a completely free group. So right now, Wix has partnered with me, right? And in the description, there is a Google form. So if you fill that out, first of all, you need to sign up. So there's a link to sign up to Wix. Your 15% deposit bonus for your first time deposit, right? So any amount, if you put 100K in, you're gonna get 15K. And you can trade with that, and any profits that you trade with, you keep. So it's an awesome opportunity. You can put all that money on there and you can trade 10K, even 1K, right? Minimum, I think, is about $500. Yeah, $500 minimum, right? So you can get some free money to trade with. You can open up a trade and get it for free. And guys, they have partnered with me to now provide a free trading group. So we can see here, very in-depth analysis, right? Very in-depth analysis. And then look, TP hit. And we've had this over and over again. This guy is very consistently in here. And you have the opportunity to have this for free. If you sign up to the Wix link, you get this deposit bonus. And then you go to the Google form and you fill out the form and you just put your Wix UID. And it's that simple. You'll be added to the Discord at the bottom of it. You follow the link to the Discord and then you'll get that for totally free. So there is a link down there in the description for that. If you don't fancy talking to me directly, you just want a free group, that's fine. Thoughts on bull flag, Hanarez. Thoughts on bull flag playing out. I think there's still quite a high opportunity or a probability that it does. I like it. On the weekly, it's still nice. I think it's still nice. And we've seen this many times before. In the last bull run, we saw something extremely similar. So I think we could play out. But of course, we could come down to the low of 50 and be in this lovely little accumulation box. So this one here, lovely. And then this one, even more lovely, right? This region here, even more lovely. 40 to about 43. Anywhere here, I'm going to be dollar cost averaging. I don't really care. It's going to be scary. It's going to be horrible. The altcoins are going to go down a lot more. But guys, this is what we signed up for. It happened in the bear market. It happened in the last bull market. It happened in the bear market before that. It happened in the bull market before that. I've been here since 2017 and you just start to get used to it. So if you do want daily updates in the market, smash that subscribe button. Now, guys, I'm going to have to jump off, I think. If we can break 370 likes in the next minute and a half. I'll stay on a little bit longer, but there's 450 of you right now. But yeah, it's getting late here. I'm gonna keep everyone up. Let me see a little bit more questions. Shib going to 0, T Robot. Nice one, man. Cool mindset. What do I think about the Camilla Harris meme coin called, I don't know, never heard of it. Why did you hurt? Matt Cullen, everything seems like garbage except Bitcoin. Yes. I mean, I don't agree with you entirely. I think there is need for things like Ethereum. Ethereum is a little bit slow and a little bit expensive and a little bit crap, but it was the first mover. It is really good tech. Salana kind of fills in some of the gaps, but it's a little bit crap. We can be honest, it has failures. So there's space for more. Maybe the filler is Casper. Maybe the filler is someone else. But I do think there's space for it. But yes, the majority of crypto is nonsense, right? That's why I'm so bullish on Bitcoin. Then I'm slightly less, but still incredibly bullish on Ethereum. Then slightly less than that, I'm also really bullish on Solana. Although those two are now kind of neck and neck for the amount of bullishness that I am on either of them. Models XX free trading, please. Yeah, the link is for weeks down there. You can see it totally free. AV official, short at the top, perfect entry, but my take profit was too early. Yeah, man. I mean, the only thing that I do to protect from that is just close like 90% of the position. And then that way you can just ride it no matter what happens. Damn, some of you guys really want to hear about Render. Engineer Ear lost 300K. How did you do that? Unless it's your whole portfolio and you didn't sell it, and so it's not actually a loss, it's a paper loss. Can we bounce from here, 56.8? Yeah, of course we can. We just have to wait. I mean, right now, if we look here, very simple TA. Like if we look where we are right now, you can see that this was the exact bounce point there. So yes, there is gonna be buyers that come in here. Will they step in enough to overtake the bears? Only time will tell. But if we lose that, this region right here is what I'm gonna be watching, right? Exactly the wick point. It's likely that we come down there to fake out a lot of people. The reason why that's likely is because people put their stop losses and their liquidation points there. Look at this. The market is almost entirely over the last week short, right? That's great to see, right? Great to see. Look at this. Very little amount of longs, massive shorts, right? That means that there's a chance that we are going to bounce up because there's a lot more money for the manipulators, market makers, exchanges that can see it to push the price upwards. It just depends on if the selling is done. That depends. Leo, I appreciate you smashing the like button. Engineer E, I'm not a day trader. No, I'd call myself a long-term swing trader more. I do scalp and do day trading if the profit comes that quickly. I just get into positions like a position trader. I get into the positions and then I wait. I leave my stop loss and I just wait. I relax. As my profit comes in, take profit, take profit, take profit. Chill. And then long-term investing really is how is the majority. So I trade with maybe 1, 2, 3% of my portfolio. The rest is all long-term Bitcoin, long-term Ethereum, long-term Solana, and then a bunch of other altcoins as well, but mainly those. All right, guys, let's just go through quickly exactly why we are here. So for anyone new, I believe that the reason why the market is crashing is 1, the 50 basis point interest rate in September has plummeted for less than 25%. So 25% of the market is expecting a 20 or a 50% basis interest rate drawdown, right? Reduction. The market was hoping for 50 basis points down. Now we're probably gonna get 25, or that's what the market is expecting. So that is one thing. The market is worried that that is not good anymore. We also had Fidelity selling 500 Bitcoin. And I just want to jump over and see if on our For You page, if we've had anything coming in. This is quite good. 250 million USDC minted at USDC Treasury. This could mean that a whale is coming in to buy with USDC. So they give them cash, they get that. Or it could be other reasons. We've got someone saying we don't see why we don't retest 30 to 32K. If we did that, that would be basically an exact play out of this last bull run. I assume that's what he's saying. Anything else popping up in the last? Look at this. Yeah, this is very interesting as well. So Bitcoin and crypto market being manipulated hard. CPI came in at 2.9%, bullish. NASDAQ is up 2.5%, sorry, 2.9%. 2.5, SPX is up 1.6. Gold is close to all-time highs. Euro closed 1% higher. Bitcoin dumping. But some big whale is selling, or cartels are shaking out the weak hands before the 100K pump. And then this guy came in and says, probably something to do with that. That is our next little shindig. Look at this, the UK preparing for this. And it was declared a global emergency. We also had Sweden says confirmed first case. So guys, I think the market is getting fearful that we might have a black swan event. If we have a black swan event, it could be pretty scary for the market. So be prepared, guys. But remember what happened last time. Remember the crash last time. MJ Matrix now is moving faster to the downside. Is it? 56.3. Look at this. We're getting the market nice and scared. How are altcoins doing? Oh, Salana's still holding up very nicely. 33.95. And then Bitcoin. So guys, this is normally what happens, all right? We have these, let me just zoom in a little bit. So we're on a daily, let's put it on the 4-hourly. Let's put it on the 4-hourly. You can see here, so normally we have a scary push, bit more, yes, recovery directly into a resistance, and then another push downwards. So we'll probably have another little scary sideways, a little bit of recovery, and then a push downwards. And this is going to continue to happen until the selling is over. And guys, opportunity lies in these markets, in these fearful markets, but be prepared. We may have a repeat here, and that is the trap that I have been talking about here on this channel. When we go down there, people will be liquidated. The market will capitulate. People who want to sell will be selling. Stop losses will be hit. Liquidations, selling. Bad news will come out. Stop losses, liquidations, all of that will continue to happen and continue to scare the market. Dumping hard, let's just relax, guys. It's down $500. Why is crypto crashing while stock are rallying? Well, MJ Matrix, we just spoke about it, but if you did just join, it is weird. Everything is bullish. Bitcoin is dumping. Some big whales are selling, or it's manipulation, or the Bitcoin market is more worried about this than the stock market, because this came out today. We've had this all day. So we also had this come out at 7:15. So was this, I think this is still when the market's open, right? So Bitcoin is just overreacting in comparison to the market. But I think that there is manipulation happening, and I think that we are currently in a trap. Sean Inferno, 52K bounce and big buy candle on 50K. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't happen. Seems like a pretty interesting and good move, right? And that liquidates a lot of people. There is a lot of money to be made. Let's check the liquidations. Look at this, all right? At 68K, let's do the longs first. Look at this. At 50K, there's 3.5 billion. If they force the market down to 50K, they're going to make 3 billion on the liquidation. They won't make that much, right? Because people have stop losses, people close their positions. But look at this. Look how much more the market is short than it is long. When is the overall market correct? Very, very rarely. However, we could have that scary wick downwards. That would liquidate all of these people that are long, and then those people will flip short. They'll put their last bit of money in on 5 million X leverage, and they'll get liquidated on the upside. That's what happens. That's why we move so violently. Ancient Gamer HD, what about Iran and Israel? Yeah, also the market is scared. There's a lot of scary things happening, guys. My question, my opinion, guys, if you think that these things are going to be bad for the market, decide, do I have a stockpile of cash to buy if the market gets scared? Or am I way too overexposed to the market? Because right now we're still in a great position. You can close out some of your positions and you can wait for lower prices if that happens. Just don't beat yourself up if you sell now and we pump. Just accept it, because you just have to do that. Just decide, do I have too much money in this market? You can also put your money on an exchange and then put a stop loss in. You can also do that on Jupiter, I think. So if you have stuff on Salana, put it on Jupiter, put a stop loss in. There's things you can do to protect yourself. But if we have a wick, you may actually lose, and then we may actually pump. Guys, there's 500 people watching. If you are still here and you want me to stay on, we're at 45 minutes. I'm going to have to jump off in a second, but smash that like button if you want more. John S., buy gold. I do agree. Do buy gold. My only problem with gold is I can't carry it around with me. Look at that. Everyone just got scared. And now we're at 56.8 again. See, you got to relax. Now, if you did get in a trade there, if you were watching the charts and you decided to get in at about 56 to 56.3, if you did, what I would do now, right? You could take a little bit of profits, or you just move your stop loss to break even. Now you can just chill and you can ride this for free. It's a free trade because, guys, we're in a massive volatility, massively volatile environment right now. So it's good to protect your capital. Look at the Salana trade. My Salana trade is 23% up. We've got Bitcoin down though. Look at this, Bitcoin is down, but Salana up 22%. And then we also have all of these trades that are still open. Smallish trades, but we closed 50% of them just a couple of days ago when we were super bullish. So we got a couple, $1,000 or so, maybe $2,000 in total. But look, it's lovely. Look at these percentages because it's small margin, and we grab the opportunity. So guys, if you want to grab these opportunities, all right, like I told you, you want a free option, there's a link to Weeks, W-E-E-X. You need to sign up using my link. Sign up to Wix using my link. The link is there. And then you just pop down to the description, fill out the form. You will have already got a 15% deposit bonus if you use my link. So put in you put in a minimum of $500. So if you put in $1,000, you can get $150 to trade with. Anything you earn, you keep. So you can have risk-free trades. If you do a 10x leverage with your 150% bonus after you deposit $1,000, you can open a $1,500 position on Bitcoin, long or short, for free. And that's what you get for signing up using my link. And to top it all off, there is a link to my the form, the Google form. You can fill that in and you get free trades. All right? You get a trader who is providing free signals here. Absolutely free. All right? Only if you sign up using Wix. And if you want to see my trades that I personally do, there is a link to the Patreon. You can do what you want. But we did a 10x today. We hit a 10x today in the Patreon. We hit 100x a couple of weeks ago. So there's opportunity here. Of course, we're not always going to see the same amount of opportunity. Maybe I don't find another opportunity, but maybe tomorrow I find another opportunity. So I'm always trying to find the best opportunities. And of course, I can post it in the Patreon very, very first because I'm there all day. All right. So if you do want to sign up, all of the links are down there in the description. Thank you for everyone who stopped in. If you could do me a favor, when this goes live, if you could go over and like it over on the live section, that would be awesome. And I'll go live again tomorrow if you guys want me to. So go over, like it, leave me a comment saying go live tomorrow so I know you want me to. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.